we're just going to swap over groups now. So those people who was working with Rich and Aaron and Brian are now...
What we're doing today is we're running bushcraft for families. Generally, we get families with fairly small children, so from 4 up to the age of, let's say, 12, so not teenagers. And what we do is we split them into groups and they do a bit of fire lighting, a bit of shelter building and whittling. So they're making spoons and knives. And what the little kids really like doing is making things like hedgehogs.
I did it all by myself and I did the draying.
Neroche does this because we want to get people into the outdoors. We want people to understand the place that's on their doorstep. A lot of people live locally to this, whether it's in Taunton or in the villages, and they have never been out in the woods because they didn't know that they could or they felt scared. So what we do here is people get a sense of actually it's not that alien. I light a fire, I have a cup of tea. It's safe. It's easy to do. So we make it very comfortable and relaxed and safe, and then people go away with that feeling of, yeah, I can do that, it's fine.
As a parent, it's made me think, well, actually they can light fires, and you tend to avoid those things and think, oh, wait till they're 10, 15, 18, whatever. Actually, you know, there's a 4-year-old lighting a fire and it's fine.
It's nice to let her go out and be free. Done it already. Doesn't matter if you get dirty, just have a good time.
There's a potential ecological and environmental benefit from having people knowing how to go and be outside with respect for the environment. But what we don't do is we don't push that environmental message down people's throats. That's not the approach. The approach is, what do you like doing? Isn't it fun being here? And what can we play with? And how can we do that? And then people start to see, oh, here's something that's valuable and here's something that I want to use, so I need to look after it.
I don't really know, they're just doing themselves.
Millie, show me where to put it and I'll carry it for you. Right? No. Yes, do it together. It's all about teamwork.
Oh, that's a bit wet.
Although it's bushcraft, a lot of our focus is on the family having a good day together. So what we don't do is send the kids off on their own. We keep the families together.
It's been quite a good family experience, really. Kind of all built together, worked together, building the shelter and the fire and whatever. It's just completely different. Something, you know, out of the way and peaceful to do. Like, it's quite nice.
Normally on a Saturday, either they do football where you're chasing around and, you know, driving here and there and everywhere, or we're at home arguing, trying to get them to do their homework or something like that. Yeah, or, you know, on a PlayStation or what have you. And it's just fantastic. It's just something a bit different, yeah. and yeah, no arguments and no stresses. It's just lovely and relaxing. And
at the end of the day, we get people to write in our little book, and what people have said things like, this is the best day out I've ever had, or the best day I've spent with my dad.
My mum can't do it.
Oh, I did it, Lily.
What we're seeing here is the families connecting better with each other because they're connecting with their landscape and because they are, if you like, being buffered by the softness of the woods, because the woods allows us to do things that you can't do in a more concrete, harder environment. So it's about the way that people are connecting themselves with each other and with the land.
Big round of applause for everybody.